Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a haul. I'm going to split my haul into two, so this is going to be part one. Excuse me. And the first thing is, I don't think I showed this, but I did get slowly got these Color Shift, the folk art acrylic paints, and I do want to collect all of them because I love like this kind of thing with the mica powder. So the first two colors that I got are the yellow, and I really like this orchid flash it's called, and yellow flash. So the yellow is really bright and cool and has gold in it, but I love the pink and the gold together. Like, that's my favorite. Even with makeup, this is like one of my favorite combinations. So I love that. And I was out of town on a vacation, family vacation, which a lot of you know about, and I saw this really cool store of like German stuff. I don't know. I'm not really sure if it's all over Europe or what, but it's like a German designed stuff. So there was a coloring book there, but I didn't get it. But I did get this sticky memo pad, which I will talk about in my coloring updates, how I'm going to use that. So if you don't watch my coloring updates, I hope you go and check it out. But this is basically like Post-it notes, but you can write, I love that. It's a grid pattern. Excuse me. And then this is, it says acrylic markers. But they were like metallic. So I didn't know if they were actually acrylic, but I don't think it is. It's basically just your regular like metallic marker, but I'm cool with that. It was like really, really cheap. So these are the colors. The silver one's a bit of a dud because I think it kind of is dried out, but it's okay. They're very inexpensive. But they're very juicy, and what I love here is this greeny, yellowy gold, because that's like one of my favorite, like those colors I'm really drawn to. So, and these are the Ohuhu metallic markers, just for reference. But yeah, these are pretty nice, and that color alone makes it worth it. So I got those. Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cold. And then I'm a sucker for pencil cases, but I saw this, and I love like, this is from a different store, but I love like hard like pencil cases because you can actually take your expensive pencils in it. So it has a couple of compartments, and I look forward to using that for sure. And okay, I was interrupted. Whoops, my camera. Let's continue. So I got a little Stickles Obsessed this month, this is kind of a cumulative haul of like October, November, I think even some September, I'm not sure. But anyway, so I got Stickles. They had a really good sale at Michael's for a little bit, and then some are from Amazon that had a good price. So I have like some translucent, like these are the more translucent Stickles colors, and I'll show you in a minute the swatches. And these are the more like intense glitter ones, and I recommend these are better in my opinion because it's more like, very intense. And previous to this, the only Stickles that I had were these two colors, the Cool Mint, which is a more translucent color, and then my favorite one, the lime green. So these are my only actual Stickles that I had. The others, my other glitter glues are like Elmer's. I have Michael's brand, like this one. I have like the Michael's. And then I have or Crayola or Elmer's, whatever you want to call it, glitter glue. But so the only actual Stickles I had were these two colors. But I ended up getting all of this because I became obsessed with Stickles. And this is, the Stickles is better when it's like the chunky glitter ones. They are better quality than the other one, like Crayola, Elmer's, and Michael's. They are a little more expensive generally, and you get like a smaller amount, but it's worth it if you're Not that the other ones are bad. I like those too, but these are really good is what I'm trying to say. So these are the colors. These are like the more translucent like colors. And then the chunky glitter ones are right here. So my favorite is a lime green, which now I have 2 of because it came in one of the sets. And the golds, there's several golds, which is cool. This one, sandstone, is a really cool color in sunset. So those are my favorite. I also like, unfortunately, some of them didn't have names. The ones from Michael's didn't have names, but the ones from Amazon does have a name. Here, see? It says unicorn. But these just say ranger up here from Michael. I don't know why they did that. But anyway, so I got those. And these little trays are from Target, if you're wondering. It's really great for organization. Okay, so that is that. And then I also got, because I became obsessed with gel crayon background, and somebody asked me how I do it. I will make a video, but basically, so anyways, first of all, let me talk about these colors. So I already have the kingart, like 4 gel crayon trays. They come together. I got them for 24 bucks. I found them at like TJ Maxx or something like that once, and they're amazing. So, but they came out with more pastel colors recently, and I saw that on Amazon and I grabbed it because anytime you see pastel colors, you want to grab it. Now, yes, they always have to put a random non-pastel color. Like this is not pastel. I don't know why companies do that, but they are different colors. All of these are different from the ones that are in the 4-pack set. So they are all different. And there are a lot of pastels in here, which is awesome. I love it. I love the colors. And like, for example, like these dusty, there's some dusty like blue and green. These are such cool colors that you don't normally see in like, and here's my favorite. You guys already know that my favorite is this kind of greeny color. So I did get that. And then basically I didn't really show this formally in a haul. I got this, I kind of splurged. It's a little expensive. You can just get a small cutting board from like the 99-cent store. Honestly, you don't really need this. But basically you can, the way that I do the background, somebody asked me, is you just like smear the color on the cutting board, and like you take, or anything that's kind of like has a little bit of roughness, and then you pick it up with these makeup brushes. I can link them from, there was like a set from Amazon. It comes in a pack. These makeup brushes are what you need. You pick it up and then you kind of put it on the paper like this. Now, I already have a color apparently here that I didn't clean, which is not good. But basically, it cleans really easily with like a baby wipe. If you have, this baby wipe is a little dry, but just any baby wipe, you go like this and it'll clean not only your brush, but also the board. So you just pick it up, the gel crayon, and you kind of mix and you kind of blend like that. And you create a really nice background. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. So I got these gel crayons, the pastel set from Amazon, and the colors are different. So now I have like 6 different trays of different colors. So I love it. I'm such a fan of like the gel, this kind of way of doing background. It's amazing. You don't have to set it. Like, it's quick. It's amazing. Okay, let me get the books. So the first one is Pride and Prejudice. I actually got this in my other haul. I forgot to show it in my other haul. In my other used, I actually got it on eBay or one of those used sites. It didn't have any colored pages. And I got it for like maybe $4 or $5. So I got it because I'm a big fan of the book Pride and Prejudice. I'm a big Jane Austen fan. And I thought it would be fun to like because I color at night and I have my iPad right here and whatever. So I actually bought on YouTube so I could, watch it whenever I want, the A&E series. So if you guys want to see an awesome like movie series, Pride and Prejudice, don't watch the Hollywood ones because like the Hollywood versions are like garbage. Seriously, I hate Hollywood. Can you tell I'm a fan of Hollywood? Yeah, no. Any Pride and Prejudice fan will tell you, you have to see the A&E version. It comes in like 6 episodes and it's amazing. So I highly recommend that one. It's not cheesy. It's true to the book. So, and this is such a cute like book and the paper is amazing. Here's Mr. Darcy's mansion, Pemberley. And there's like quotes from the book. So this is the dance at Mr. Bingley's house. Here's Mr. Darcy. I put a bookmark here because I want to do this page. But yeah, it's a little cheesy, but whatever. I really like it. So my plan is to like watch Pride and Prejudice while coloring this. Here's her initials, Elizabeth Bennet. And here's the scoundrel, Mr. Forgot what his name is. The good-looking player scoundrel. Here's when Jane goes on horseback in the rain. Anyway, if you know Pride and Prejudice, you know. But anyway, so funny, so cheesy but fun. So I got that, and I'm really excited about that. Okay. Oh my God, I'm excited about these two. So Alice Adventures in Wonderland. I got this for $4 and I love it. I already started coloring in it. Some of these came colored in. So like here, this page came colored in, but that's all there is. And I'm going to cover it up. So I'm not really worried. I started another page, so I'm not going to show you, but I love the artwork in here. And I just love how they laid it out. They did a lot of variety. And a lot of like gold filigree frames, which I love. Well, they're not gold, but I'm gonna do them gold. So yeah, I really like the artwork. I'm not a fan of like the story really, but I just like this old artwork of like the original book, So I'm excited about that. Very, very excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun to do this. I really like. It's such a good quality book. Silver Dolphins, I guess. I wish they make more coloring books because the paper is great. Like, they did such a nice cover. It's nice and thick. It's just a good, like, book. So I'm in love with this. I'm obsessed now with that. And I'm obsessed. I think it's the same publishers. Oh, no, it's not. This is Egmont, but similar style. Winnie the Pooh, the old illustrations. I'm in love with it too. I did a page, I'm not going to show you. And then this came colored with a little green pencil, so I covered it with my Calero. But basically, it's the original illustrations by E.H. Shepard. And the classic, children's book illustration. I love like children's books, like illustrations in general. So to have a coloring book like this is amazing. And this is a page I want to do, but oh my God, tracking this book down was such a story. I need to tell you. So this is an old book that is not in print, unfortunately, at least not that I know of in America. Maybe it's available somewhere else, but I found it for $10 on eBay or like $11, and I paid, and the person just never sent it. So I had to open a case with eBay. They refunded me, blah, blah, blah. Then I found it for $24 from World of Books. I guess they know that there aren't a lot of copies and they took advantage of that. They raised their price because they're like a secondhand bookseller, which usually has really good prices. It's called World of Books or something, World of Books USA. But I was willing to pay $24 for it. So I did pay a lot for this, but that's okay because I love it and I'm really, really happy that I got my hands on it. And it has sentimental value because when my second child was born, I got like Winnie the Pooh, the vintage scrapbook paper for her like baby album. So I don't know, it always reminds me of her for some reason. So I have sentimental value to that. So yeah, I love that. And I can't wait to show you the page that I did in there. Rooms of Wonder. I showed in my other videos. I did get this, and I'm excited to have another book of Johanna Basford. My favorites are still Enchanted Forest, Magical Jungle, and Worlds of Wonder. So those are my 3 favorite. This is not necessarily favorite, but I am still excited that I have it, and it's really, really cute. I love all of, she just has a special place in my heart, so I had to get that. Whoops. Okay, now these I'm super excited to show you. Oh my God. Okay, so I don't know how I found this, but you guys know that recently I've been looking at really old coloring books, and I've been getting them. So I found this pair, and actually, if you guys have been around in the coloring world for a while, you might know Peter Hewitt, who did, she was like the original YouTuber, but when she started, her name was La Artistino. So she would always do like, coloring book reviews. Like all the coloring book companies would send her like books, because she was like the only one on YouTube, I think, doing like Chris Chang, her, and there weren't a lot. There were like a couple that were doing like YouTube videos. And so she would color them and review. She'd always do a page. So she actually reviewed these. I saw when I was looking for flip-throughs, which is really cool. And then she changed her name to the YouTube name to her actual name, Peter Hewitt. But if you are an old coloring person, then you would know who that is. Anyway, Legendary Worlds, it's called, and it's a collection of several artists, and they show you right here. Let me just show you. It's by Witold Radomski and Carrie Wong, and they have other artists. So, and this is a huge book. It's bigger than, I think it's bigger than, like like Steve McDonald's. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the Steve McDonald's books. I think it's 12 by 12. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 12 by 12. So scrapbook paper size. And, excuse me. And basically, yeah, so like I said, it's a bunch of artists, and it's so, so cool, you guys. There's a lot of double page spreads. This is like a gnome. And the paper is like amazing. Here are fairies in the bubbles. Yeah, there are flip-throughs online. This is like sea turtles. Now, they have it on Amazon for like $18, but I found a seller on eBay that sold it for less. I forget exactly how much, but you can message him, and because I got 2 of the books, I think he gave me a discount. So you can just look for it on eBay and you'll see him. He has, I think there's more. Like you can definitely get this also on eBay. This is a cool one with a tower, and I don't know. I just really like. Oh, look, the people in the mountains. Like, anytime there's like a mountain with a face, I'm all over that. I just love like fantasy, and so as you can see, this is like a different artist right here. So it's different artist style, which I love. There's a lot of variety, and I'm a big like landscape person. I love landscapes, and I love fantasy. I'm not as much into future fantasy, like futuristic. I'm more into like fairies and gnomes and that kind of fantasy, but it's still really, really cool. So, oh, look at this page, the unicorn page. That's going to be really cool with the rainbow, but look at that. It's so cool. Here's the cover one, the mushroom. I'm probably going to do that first, but yeah, so that is the Legendary Worlds. It's huge. It's thick. It's amazing. It's like the paper is so thick, and like, oh my God, I'm in love. I'm in love. And then there, of course, I had to get the other one, which is called Legendary Landscapes. And these have a little bit of a different artist. It's still the same authors. They collaborated. They're also artists. And it's cool because they write, thank you to our supporters. They put this book together. Like artists got together and made this. And it's printed in Canada. I should say, go Canada, because this is a Canadian book. So, I guess the publisher, Colorworth Publishing in Canada. What a wonderful, like, thing that artists got together and, like, made this. Like, I love it. The paper is amazing. You can tell the artists put this together because they actually thought about the paper and the size. And they made it, it's by artists, for artists, which is always the best. So these are also really, really cool, really nice. A lot of variety because, you know, but I love landscapes called Legendary. Oh, that's so cool. Legendary Landscapes. And yeah, it's really cool. You can tell it's like hand drawn and yeah, so there are flip throughs online if you're interested, but these are awesome. So, yeah, I'm in love with these. I'm very excited. So, wow, isn't that cool? And these are like 6 years old or even more. I don't even know. So that is that. Okay, so I think I'm going to end here for part 1 just because it's easier to upload. And then I'm going to move on to part 2. I hopefully will upload them like pretty close to each other. It's just easier for uploading reasons. So I will see you in part 2. I hope you enjoyed part 1. And I'll see you in the next video.